Don't be shy, 'cause life won't bring you down too far.
Morning. Just wait for everyone to log on. How are we, people? Shamone, everybody. Good morning. Do you know, actually yesterday, I went for a walk and a geezer went past me on a bike and went, Shamone, motherfucker. So this is probably going to stick with me forever. How we doing? Helen Watson, yes, 4 Pap. Latona 113, Lewis Stokes, what's happening? William Hutton. Did I really say Jake Paul is the best YouTube boxer? We're not being funny. Who else is there? Moles, what's happening, mate? So, let's just have a little stroll, shall we? Let me just, what an absolutely unbelievable day at fight camp. It's mad coming back here on Monday. It's like, you know, if you have like a party and you just leave it for the weekend and then you come back and have a look and it's like there was a lot of cleaning up that needed to be doing this morning, actually. New canvas going in this week. Ropes are down. Zelfa, what's happening, mate? Not long to go for you. So, we go again on Friday. Thank you so much for the support on Saturday. Just honestly couldn't have gone. Started off with Jordan Gill and Reece Bellotti. Great fight, great performance from Jordan Gill. Reece Bellotti coming up short. And then one of the standout performances of the night, Dalton Smith. Great performance. Everybody talking about Dalton Smith here and in the States. He really made a mark. Shout out to Nathan Bennett, actually busted his jaw in that fight. Had to have an operation yesterday. Thought he was fantastic as well. Big win for Fabio Wardley. Dillian White's heavyweight, showing he's on it. A big threat to the division. And James Tennyson, the Irish Golovkin, great performance. Shout out to Gavin Gwynn in a great fight. Gavin, you will win the British title one day, my friend. And what a fight, the egg v the cheese. We hoped it would live up to that kind of standard. My God, it was unbelievable. This week, of course, Friday night, we are live from Fight Camp. The first ever all-British Women's World Championship fight between Natasha Jonas and Terry Harper, the champion. WBC Championship on the line, IBO World title as well. Chris Billam-Smith defending his Commonwealth Cruiserweight Championship against Wales's Nathan Thorley. The Machine, Anthony Fowler, returns back in action against Adam Harper. Really tough fight for Hopi Price against Johnny Phillips. Dave, I know you're watching this. Don't worry, Hopi will be fine. And Aqib Fayaz in a great little fight with Kane Baker as well. Great night. This Friday, don't forget, Fight Camp is Friday this week. And we cannot wait. I think we got a couple of people to speak to. Firstly, this guy might have a few little shiners, but let's see. The Big Cheese.
Happening. Right.
How are you, mate?
Yeah, all good, mate.
Hey, listen, I wanted a few more black eyes. I wanted you to show the battles of war.
Yeah, I heal up quite quick, I think, Ain't too bad.
Not bad. Did you stay at the hotel on Saturday, or did you get away straight after?
I went back, got my stuff, went straight home. All my family were at my house watching the fight. So
I've got to ask, as someone that thankfully has never had a fight like that and will never have a fight like that,
yeah.
Do you wake up on Sunday just in pieces? I mean, does it feel like you've gone out all night on town? Like, I mean, obviously the adrenaline probably takes a little bit of the pain away, but how was yesterday for you?
You know what how it feels? It's like if you had a car crash. Imagine having a massive car crash, but doing it over and over again. And your body and your neck and everything aching. But I got up, had a nice massage, had a nice day with the family, and just soaking it up.
You must be buzzing, mate. I mean, you would have seen, I bet your social media was obviously like you've never seen it before. We had a great audience tuned in for the fight as well. and the fight delivered absolutely everything and more.
Yeah, definitely. I'm over the moon with it. Got the result I wanted, and I'm back where I need to be. And it's been a long time before I had a bit of luck, and I felt obviously it was a great fight Saturday, and there's no better way to get the win than that.
Obviously, it was a close fight. I'm always honest with guys, whether we got them or not. I felt like you won the fight by probably 2 rounds. 1 round, I can see that as well. I know 2 judges gave it by 3 rounds. I know in a fight that's close, Sam would always feel that it could have gone his way as well. But how relieving was it for you to get the decision? Because the Fitzgerald fight, a lot of people thought you won that fight. The Conway fight, a draw. A lot of people thought you won that fight. Was there any moment when the ref was, Diamante was reading out the judges' scorecards, you was thinking, please let me get this one?
You know what? I come back and I said to Tony, I've got to have won it, and I told him. And he went, just wait for the scorecards, just wait for the and I told him, and then they went 116, 113. I thought he kind of beat me that clear, you know what I mean? It could only be me who's won. And then when I got back to the changing rooms, Tony went, I thought you had won well, but I didn't want to say it because you ain't had luck in the last.
Mm-hmm. So, that was a great fight. And obviously for you, Ted, a lot of people, some people know who's followed your story, some people that don't. You know, you are 24 years of age. You've gone into that world top 10 now. You've completely turned your career around. Talk about those last sort of 12 or 18 months. You're probably bored of doing it now, but everyone knows that you had a gambling problem. You got yourself help at a sporting chance. You know, you were basically on the verge of losing everything, and you've completely turned your life and career around.
Yeah, exactly that, Ed. And that's the thing. When I got in the ring, I think if I was to fight again, and anyone, I'll be twice the fight I was Saturday night, even though I put the performance on. But when I got in that ring Saturday night, I had a lot of pressure on my head, and all I was thinking was, my future lies in my hands. If I perform tonight, my career goes on. If I lose, I'm done. Do you know what I mean? I've got to start my career over again in some other aspects. You know what I mean? Not boxing. So it was a lot of pressure on me. But now I got that win. The confidence will be back. I won't have so much pressure on my shoulders, and I'll go in there fresh and happy as a winner again.
And finally, mate, you see around, you'll obviously know these sites from, I guess.
Yeah. Cutting out.
Sorry, gang. Don't know what happened there. Little bit of a technical malfunction. Just wait for everyone to get back online. All good, Georgie Willis. How we doing? Afternoon, or morning. That's better. Sorry about that, guys. We're back. We heard from Ted Cheeseman there. Great performance on Saturday night. And we go forward to this Friday. Like I said, big card. What else is happening? Jim Reeve, Reggie Deer, what's happening? We'll have a little stroll around fight camp. You know what I'm going to do? Is that better? Yes, Jordan Gill. I'm back in the office on the Wi-Fi. Yes, Richard Evans, Michael Giles. How's the signal? Better? Yes, Ryan Shepherd. Shamone. What do I think about Devin Haney against Terry Flanagan? I've been asked that a couple of times, actually. Just planning Devin Haney's next fight's going to be probably end of September. We're going to go live with a couple of people fighting this week, a couple of people that boxed at fight camp at the weekend. Let's have a little look. Body beautiful. Yes, Willem Smith.
Hello, how
are you?
Or Shamone, shall I say?
Shamone, you're on your way to the bubble.
En route with Josh Pritchard.
How are you doing, Josh? You all right, mate? So you know you're going to get there. One up the hooter.
Yeah.
Just to put your mind at rest, it's not that bad. It's actually
Right,
not that bad.
I've
I'm
been
sure you.
practicing all weekend. I'll be
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah. Good man. Good man. How you feeling?
Yeah, good. Been my birthday yesterday, so there was no cake, unfortunately. But other than that, it's all good.
Obviously, we saw one Welshman fight here in Gavin Gwynn, came up short. You're up against Nathan Thorley on Friday night, defending your Commonwealth title. Undefeated, good fighter, very good amateur. Expecting a tough test.
Yeah, there's not much footage on Nathan. It's obviously he's come up as well, so he might carry a power up with him. So it'll be, yeah, we're ready for a slightly awkward night, I'd say. And yeah, just stick to the game plan, see how we go, and figure him out as we go along.
What did you think of Saturday? Obviously, it went very well. You know, we couldn't have hoped for more, but excited to witness this. I think everybody sort of embraced it. The setup's great. Got a big feel, had a good audience, ready to experience fight camp.
Yeah, it looks awesome. The setup looks amazing. Obviously, the views. I'm hoping that I'm going to be fighting around sunset, so I'm hoping the sun's not going to be in my eye.
Yeah.
I don't think we sorted that out. Otherwise, I have to wear some shades. But
I'll have a word. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it looks awesome. It's obviously, it's history in the making. It's something that I'll probably never experience again. So I'm really excited for it.
Finally, division's on fire at the moment. Obviously, big win for you against Craig Glover last time out, winning the Commonwealth title. Looking to make a statement at fight camp against Nathan Thorley and move on and start landing some big domestic fights. Yeah,
I mean, obviously, like you said, there's Richard Riakporhe. I'd love that rematch. He's got to fight Dion Juma, I believe, as his mandatory. Lawrence is moving on to world honours, so that will leave the European strap, which, you know, Tommy McCarthy, I believe, might be mandatory.
I'd listen. You win on Friday. I'd love to make you and Tommy McCarthy for the European title. Great
100%.
fight.
I mean, we'll get down in Bournemouth as well, yeah.
I know. Well, we can bring the crowds back first. Bring the crowds back. How far away are you from? How far away are you from fight camp?
Probably 2 hours away. So we're just going through the New Forest at the moment.
Very nice. Well, drive carefully, because when you get there, you're going to be in complete boredom in your room for about 10 or 11 hours. So drive carefully, boys. We'll see you soon.
Yeah. Nice one. Take care. Cheers.
Chris Billham-Smith there. Good fight. He's fighting Nathan Thorley, undefeated, very good amateur, trained by Gary Lockett. Commonwealth Cruiserweight Championship on the line here at Fight Camp. What else is happening? Do you need a lawnmower, man? I probably will do after, to be fair. P. Cahill says, what a nice bloke. Do you know what? They call him the gentleman, Chris Billham-Smith. Very, very nice man. Dave Caldwell, what's happening? Eddie, when are you going to let Juma get his hands on a Coley? Well, Juma is mandatory for Richard Riakporhe, and a Coley is fighting for the world title. So let's see if Dion Juma can beat Richard Riakporhe. Coogan Cassius, you need a haircut. I've just had it done, mate. I've been in the gym this morning, just in case you didn't know. That's why I look a bit ropey. Who else we got on here? Well, now we have a special guest. Now this is a monstrous, sorry. Monstrous fight. These people are in their cars travelling, so my connection's solid now. So we'll see if we get, yes! It's the WBC and IBO World Champion, Terry Harper. Is that the whole team? Steffi Ball on board, everyone? Hey! How we doing? Oh, look at that. Are you ready for quarantine?
Yeah.
How far away are you?
It's saying we'll get there for 12:10, so not too long. We've just stopped off at services. We're going to have a coffee.
Okay. I want to just say, I don't want to put any more needle in this fight because the needle's growing nicely, right? And the main needle is going to be with Steffi and Joe Gallagher. We're doing our own gloves are off between Steffi and Joe Gallagher. But I would say this, mind games, I don't know. Natasha Jonas has just called in and say, I will not be arriving till tonight. And her testing, because we don't test at that time, she's now getting tested tomorrow morning. So she's going to arrive first thing in the morning. It's a little bit it's a bit naughty of Joe Gallagher, Steffi. I don't want to wind it up, but you know.
And the final check weight tomorrow by the board. Is there something wrong there?
Oh well, I'm not.
Do they need a sauna before they come?
This, I've got to say, like, I'm enjoying. I know, Terry, you're not really one for needles. I say there's needle between you and Tash. You think you're going to win. She thinks she's going to win as well. Yeah. But are you quite enjoying the little bit of backwards and forwards with Steffi and Joe?
Yeah, I kind of took a backseat and left Andrew to it. I've been saying he needs a match with Joe after me and Tash. But it is what it is, isn't it? It's a domestic fight, so this is kind of something I've not really experienced before. And I was saying to Andrew that I've noticed loads of two-faced people and stuff like that I've not really noticed before. But like Andrew said, it's part of the process, and that's what you get for having domestic fights.
You look in tremendous shape. I don't think I've seen you in shape like this before in your career so far. I mean, I might be wrong, but you know, you're looking absolutely primed and ready to go. Has the confidence been a big factor in just your performances and your preparation? Now, obviously, you're on a crest of a wave. Everyone's talking about your box rec #1 in the world, you know, all that kind of stuff. Does that really push the belief on? And you feel like that's going to be a factor in the performance as well?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, the last fight with Eva, that was a very big night for me, and there were a lot of pressure that night. And obviously, having these big fights and these step-ups, and you're coming out as a champion, you're obviously going to have that extra confidence. And I feel good going into this fight, and I have got a bit of, like, not arrogance, but that extra confidence that I know Tasha won't have really, because she hasn't really experienced what I have.
I know she's trained hard. They've put absolutely everything into this camp. You're expecting the best Natasha Jonas, and are you confident that you can stop her? We saw Vivian Overnorth stop her, but she looks in great shape, to be fair to her. I know that Joe's going to be doing all he can to be putting you and Steffi off this week, and you know they've got the Smith brothers up there. Seems to be a good vibe in their camp, that they've given it everything in this camp. Yeah,
well, obviously expecting the best Tash, like Joe said, the amateur style Tash. So we've done a bit of studying and stuff, but yeah, I don't know.
You're going to win by stoppage?
Do you know what? I never look for it. I just go out and do what I do best. But me personally, I think
we're going to be on it, Eddie. Don't you worry about that. On all night.
Are you going for the stoppage, Steph?
Yes, man.
You know that. Listen, I love Joe, but he's the biggest ball ache in boxing, and he's going to drive everybody absolutely berserk this week. Have you got to keep your cool as well, Steffi? Like, I know you two aren't going to have a punch up, but
I've been in around the game a long time. Bloody hell, it's nothing new to me. It's just I've not had these chance to be doing these kind of things on big nights. But listen, you're backing Teddy for a reason. She's a special talent, and on Friday night we'll show everybody, and there'll just be levels in it. Wait, Joe can do what he wants. When it comes down to it, it's Teddy and Tash on their own in ring, and we'll see then.
You guys must have seen Saturday night. Honestly, it was something else here. And I've got to say as well, I'll just confirm it with Frank later on, but we were only going to do the pyrotechnics on the first night and the last night, but I think we've got to do it again because it was something special. I mean, got to do. It was amazing. I know. Terry, you excited? You ready for this? There's something else down here.
I'm very excited. I'm just gonna soak. I know I've got a big job to do Friday night, but I'm just gonna make sure I come down and enjoy every minute, even isolating in my room tonight. I'm just gonna enjoy it all, and like I say, it's once in a lifetime. So I'm excited that I'm part of this.
Well, your first big challenge of the week is past your COVID test.
Yeah.
So good luck with that, and we'll see you tomorrow at the hotel.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Cheers, guys. Take care. Drive carefully. Bye. Do you know what? I can't wait. I cannot wait for that fight. I really feel that Natasha Jonas has put everything into this camp. Hearing great things out of the gym. Joe Gallagher's going to just be getting in everybody's head all week. Doncaster against Liverpool. First ever All British Women's World Championship fight. I love it. Fight Camp Week 2, Friday night. What else is happening, people? Who else have we got here? Let's have a look at another man who got a big win at the weekend after a great performance. Devin Haney, what's up?
Oi, oi!
Jordan, how you doing?
I'm alright, mate. We're in the kitchen cooking up a storm.
I wanted a few more brews. I mean, I was expecting Ted to be banged up. You had a few shiners after the fight, but you've healed up all right as well.
Not looking to. I tell you what, when I put these on, I don't look too bad.
Oh my God, mate!
Do another button on.
The Barnet. You know the Barnet. Yeah. At first, it was like it's gone a bit Leo Sayer, to be honest with you. You know what I mean?
I'm getting all sorts of comparisons. Some people are saying Borat. Some people are saying. Some people are saying Wilfredo Gomez, Tommy Hearns. There's too many comparisons going on.
I think it's like a cross between a sort of prime sort of Michael Jackson, Leo Sayer, and Will Ferrell. I'd throw that one in as well.
I like that.
Yeah.
See, I'm glad that the pyrotechnics didn't come on when I come out, because I saw what happened to MJ and I thought it'd be a disaster.
Yeah. Listen, well done, mate, on Saturday night. Great performance. You must be really over the moon.
Yeah, cheers,
again,
mate.
I was saying to Ted, up and down year, and really got your career back on track now.
That's it. It's been a nightmare. It's been an absolute nightmare. Nobody knows what we've had to go through to get to this point. But we're here now, and we got to win. We've done what we had to do. I was going back to the corner every round. I was waiting for Dave to say, "Go on, step it up now," and put some short shots in. But he's saying, you just keep on doing what you're doing. So I did, and it was comfortable. I never really got out of second gear. And I think Reece Blotti is a great fighter. He's a proper good domestic level fighter. I think he can come back and win a British title still now. And to be able to do that against him. And cruise it really shows you that I'm above domestic level, and I'm looking forward to these big nights now. So there's plenty of big names, and you're going to have the shows, and I'm willing and ready to go. So let's go.
Good stuff. I mean, people talked about his power going into that fight. You didn't let him get too much off. I heard a few tickle those ribs, and they look quite powerful in themselves.
Yeah, he can bang. He's got every hand, but I've proved you said before the fight, if you get through this fight and you're going to have to take some shots, you're going to prove that Tinoco fight, you weren't lying when you said that you weren't well. And I did, if I had gone into that fight on Saturday in the condition that I was against Tinoco, the same would have happened. He would have done me in 100% because he landed better shots on me than Tinoco did. And I didn't crumble. I'm a tough kid. I'll never hit the floor unless, something seriously up, and I stood up to the test, and I proved my worth, and we can get some big fights.
Obviously, there's a lot of uncertainty for fighters at the moment. How much of a relief? I know, obviously, you got the win, but how much of a relief is it to actually get get the money banked as well? But just more about actually getting out. You've got fighters out there at the moment who haven't boxed for a year, had no date booked in. Must feel pretty good waking up this morning, not just knowing that you've had the fight, but also that you've got out there and had a chance to do your thing.
Yeah, it was a massive relief, huge relief, especially because my fight in March 28th was cancelled as well that week. So it was an absolute nightmare. So I've worked so hard to get in shape for that fight, and then obviously rolled on to this one. So by the time this come round, I've been training for 7 months. And then 2 weeks before the fight, they're talking about a second peak and maybe calling off live events. And I'm thinking, oh, mate, I bet you was worried as well, but probably not as worried as me. I was thinking, I put everything into this. When you're a professional boxer, it's your life, and everything revolves around boxing. So to get it out of the way, I know there's three weeks left of boxing, so I think we'll be all right for a second peak before then. But we'll see what happens.
Fingers crossed. Well, if there's no second peak, you'll be looking to get out again this year for sure. But finally, your experiences of Fight Camp, it was a fun week, wasn't it? Good week.
It was unbelievable. Unbelievable. I think everybody in the bubble. You know, it was a great week because, you know, all the teams had respect for each other, and you know, you're on top of each other all the time. There's basically one corridor in that hotel, so I was seeing Reece Bloody all the time. Say, all right, mate, we're fighting on Saturday, no problem. And it's like, obviously with different teams it would be different, but you know, that week that I was there, it was a great bunch. I couldn't ask for any more. Matchroom were brilliant. You, Frank Smith, the whole team, they've done such a good job with all the content. We've got my Harry Potter book in the mix as well.
Oh yeah.
So, it was great, mate. Honestly, thank you so much for having me. And
no, well done, mate. It's a pleasure having you on. You got the platform, you got the win. On you go. So
if we get another weekend at Hearn's, then I'm up for it.
Yeah, well, you never know. Maybe we'll extend this fight camp thing. You never know.
Shamone, motherfucker.
All right, mate. Well done. We'll see you soon.
Cheers, mate. See you later,
Jordan. Bye, mate. Jordan Gill there. Big win for him. Big win for him. What else is happening, people? What else have we got here? L. Francis says penis. Thank you, mate. It's very kind of you. Tennyson Cordina. You know, a lot of people talking about Tennyson against Cordina. Don't forget, Cordina moved down to super featherweight and has made that move, and that is where he's going to be targeting a world championship fight. But I do love Cordina Tennyson, but wrong weights at the moment. Wrong weights. Mike, what's happening? Did we beat BT viewing figures? Good banter. Yeah, I think we're pretty much. I think we were looking to get Dalton Smith on. I thought great performance from Dalton Smith. Great performance. Someone said, "Where's that photo from?" I don't know. Someone bought it for me for Christmas. Willem Smith. It's only ring walks for the main event, mate. Sorry, fireworks for the main event. Sorry, unless you want to pay for your own. Any fighter watching this who are fighting on fight camp, you could bring your own fireworks for your ring walk. Could be an idea. Yeah, this is a lovely piece. Look. Different. Right. Kugan Cassius asks us to extend fight camp by 3 months. Not sure about that, but you never know. Might be a little cheeky extension. So, Devin Haney, you're bringing all the fireworks and all the heat, Haney. I know. Adriana, what's happening? Right, we are going to duck out now. On to more interviews, more work. Don't forget, Matchroom Boxing YouTube. If you haven't subscribed already, get on there and subscribe now. Fight Camp Week 2 this Friday night. Akib Fayaz against Kane Baker. Hopi Price against Johnny Phillips. Chris Billum Smith against Nathan Forley. Anthony Machine Fowler against Adam Harper. And the WBC World Title fight between Terry Harper and Natasha Jonas. Yes, Dave, Bubble Trouble, Friday night. Don't miss it. Go on YouTube now. Have a chat and a look at our content on Matchroom Boxing YouTube. It's on another level, different gravy. Shamone motherfuckers. We will see you this Friday. Stay tuned for all the fight week build-up. Take care.